Wix guys. We are going to be talking about all things Wix websites and answering any questions that you might have in regards to your Wix site or Wix Studio site or SEO, anything website really we can help you with. This is a live drop-in, so you're able to come and drop in if you need any questions you want to ask. We'll answer them, or try to anyway. I'm Carl, I'm one of the co-founders, and I'm joined with Joe. And between the two of us, we've built over 500 Wix websites. We know what we're talking about pretty much. And we both have very different specialities, mine being design, Joe's being technical. And we love the opportunity to answer any questions that you want to fire towards us by just putting a comment in the whatever platform you're watching it below, and we'll be able to see them and answer them live on the stream. But welcome, Joe.
Thank you. Yeah, you pretty much did the intro for me. But yeah, I generally do all the techie stuff when it comes to websites and SEO in particular as well, whereas Carl's more design. And we do this stream every single Tuesday at 8 p.m. GMT. So if you do miss this stream and you're watching it after the fact, just come along next Tuesday at 8 p.m. GMT and we will be here again to answer any Wix questions that you have, or just general website design. As Carl said, we've made over 500 websites now, so we know a thing or two about websites, not just Wix. If you want just general design tips, what's current at the minute, if pink on red is a good idea, we can talk all things like that. But we always come with a couple of topics as well. Do you have any this week, Carl?
I'm actually going to implement a new regular piece. Would you like to hear what it is?
I only want to hear it if there's a jingle. If there's no jingle, then
for next week, I will make a jingle 100%. So the idea for me is that I wanted to share my website of the week. So my website I've come across that I think is pretty cool, or is topical, or something relative to that, and it's not quite there yet, but I saw this shared the other day and I thought it's a great use of the internet and websites as a whole, and I thought it would be a good one to share. So I'm going to flip up a QR code where all of our little friends who are watching can scan and have a look at if they're on their phones, or you can, hopefully that should put it into the chat as well. We'll find out a bit. But this is the website, which is called Trick or Treat Map. And what it basically is a map where people can put themselves as friendly for trick-or-treating or not friendly for trick-or-treating on a map that is nationwide, I think actually global, and people can tag whether or not they are open to people coming knocking on their doors, which is obviously very safe for people that are vulnerable, but also really good for kids that are after good treats. So I just saw great website, great use of something that's trending and topical that is useful. Obviously, the old school chucking are you sharing it? There you go. There it is.
I was going to see if this actually works well enough or not. Can I? Okay, I can zoom in a bit. But yeah, it's quite a slick design, isn't it?
Yeah, hit explore the map at the top there. Let's have a little look.
Oh, yeah, so I'm guessing it's mainly. Oh, look at
this.
If
you go up to, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Well. Let's go to roughly where you are then. Oh, do I have to type it in? Oh, no. Let's do I have to sign in.
Sorry.
Darn it. I like this. How have they done this, though? Is this a Google
It's like Google Earth, isn't it? I'm assuming, yeah.
God. Can we check other planets?
But yeah, I just thought a really cool, and it's actually got quite a lot of purpose for businesses as well. Potentially, this sort of style of thing of like where you can find their shops, or where you can find, like, for instance, I would see this being used quite usefully for like a in post, like the little boxes where you chuck your stuff in. This is a great opportunity for them to be able to share an easy way of showing where everybody's stuff is. If you want to go and put your post in for your Vinted parcels or whatever, just thought it was a really different and unique idea that actually is useful for a lot of people and has the potential to be monetized, but also, as you saw there, actually probably his job is to collect some data and know who you are and where you are, which is quite an interesting business model, but also an interesting website. So yeah, that's my website of the week. Pretty cool.
Website of the week. We should also do the alternate section of like the worst website of the week. And just
I don't think we should do that.
Call someone out.
I've seen some bad websites this week, so I could definitely share some, but I won't. I'll be nice. But yeah, so
you didn't prepare me for that, so I didn't bring a website.
Well, I think maybe we take it in turns. It gives us enough time to find another cool one. But or we could do one each, whatever you think's best. But I think sharing a cool website that we found would be a good thing to do every week.
Don't worry, Carl.
Yeah.
I found one already. That's how quickly I work. Are you ready?
Go on then.
This is the Wix Guys website.
Ah,
There's some pretty cool team members here as well, and some great reviews that they're showing as well. A nice clean design here to show their 3 main services as well and their portfolio. So good job, the Wix Guys.
that was really bad. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that to come up, but yeah. Well, maybe we'll do that as a regular feature going forward. I think having a few regular features that we can talk about would be good. But I think one of the things that I was going to sort of spring on you, Joe, unfortunately for you,
Great.
Joe, you did talk today about AI and automation, and I was going to see whether or not you had any cool snippets or facts that you gave away today that you could potentially share with listeners that we have over here too.
I can. Let me bring up the presentation so I can remind myself of them. A lot of what I did was just show cool tools, which is quite... Oh, it's just me, which is quite hard to do on this vertical format. But what I could talk about is some ways where AI and digital automation can be used in Tangent. So a very common way that people are using them in Tangent at the minute is getting AI to write your emails. So you can have AI actually in your emails. And if you get a large volume of emails and you need AI to sort through it, maybe even answer some of them, you can do that. And a secondary one to that as well is if you happen to have a business that has quite a few leads coming in, you can have it score your leads on likelihood of converting. So you can then start your day chasing the leads that have the highest score. So if there's 9s and 10s, you can start with them, and then you can get down to the 1s and 2s, which is pretty cool as well. You can use AI to do optimization suggestions based off of data. So most people are probably doing this in a way where they're putting in their website into ChatGPT or something like that, and then they are just getting some general advice. But what you could actually also do is pump in your Google Analytics and any other analytics you have, and then get AI to check it over and see, because then they'll have a better idea of where people are bouncing, so where people are leaving your website. So taking that extra step of also giving them the data will help the AI engines as well. Content creation's an obvious one. You can use AI for content creation quite easy. Meeting notes. Every time we have a meeting with a client now, we have an AI bot that sits in the meeting, and then at the end, it gives us the actions from that meeting and a summary. So that's pretty cool as well. There's financial forecasting tools as well. So you can pump them into your Xero or QuickBooks or whatever it is you use, and then that can help you give an overview of your forecasting and any other information. AI chatbots is an obvious one. You can have chatbots doing all kind of things at the minute. Sentiment analysis. So this is another one that if you have a lot of messages coming into your email, on social media or anything like that, you can get AI to check the sentiment, meaning is this positive or is this negative, and then give you an overview of that. And then for places that are doing lots of recruitment, the CV screening as well. So you can have all of your CVs go through a little AI engine, and then it can screen it so that you as a recruiter actually only have to look at 10 rather than 100 CVs, which we all know is very time consuming. There was just 10 ways you can use automations with AI.
I saw a really cool, probably my coolest use of AI in a business the other day. So there's quite a lot of people obviously using it for email generation, for scraping and things like that. But the thing that I saw that actually general use case was AI phone bots. So, they do answering and they also can call out. Someone who was an accountant who spends a lot of time talking to the DWP, the Department of Work and Pensions, and also HMRC, they put an AI an AI phone bot on the call, and it just waits there until an actual human being answers, and then they take over the call.
Yeah,
great idea.
That for
saving them like 45 minutes of their day, not having to sit and wait for something like that. What a great use of AI to actually make your business more effective. Just thought I heard someone talk about it, and I just thought, what a great option.
Yeah, and I think every time because I don't look into like the news of AI every single day. I'm not like on it that much. It's usually like every month or a couple of months I jump back into it, and every time it's taken like a massive step forward. I shared something with you today where I made a podcast from a single prompt, and it had 2 people talking as if it was a podcast, and I think 99% of the population wouldn't realize it was AI if I just put it out onto Spotify today. So AI just keeps going further and further. Google's just done their most recent have you played with the Gemini image update yet?
I haven't. No. I had a little look at VO the other day and was playing with that. It's quite fun. I got some ads actually. I got an ad for VO, and that's what made me take a look at it.
Pretty good. Let me see if I can find the one that I showed in. Yeah, here you go. Right, let's see how this is gonna share. I'm gonna try sharing my screen again, and then I'm gonna maximize it. So all I did was, can I move this to the side? Let's try this. No, that didn't work at all, did it? Okay, let's do it the other way then, and hopefully it's obvious enough. So all I did was I put in a picture of Jimmy's iced coffee, which is a iced coffee brand, and I put the very, very simple prompt of create a product photography scene with this bottle of iced coffee. So I gave it 0 direction. I just told it to do product photography for that iced coffee, and this is what it did. Let's see if I can make that bigger. Now that's pretty good just for a really simple prompt. It even did like the shadows correctly for the bottle and stuff.
How does it tie up to the original image? Sorry, show me the original image again.
Well, so the original image just got blurry for some reason.
Well, it's pretty it's pretty because I thought sometimes it was quite bad at text and logos, wasn't it, in the past? That's what AI has been good at, but that's pretty bang on, isn't it?
Yeah, so that was the original that I pumped in with a very simple prompt, and it ended up with this, which I think is pretty. It even did like, can you see my mouse? Yeah, the lighting correct on the left for the window, and then down here there's like the little shadow as well. So I was very impressed. I did some other playing around with it as well, but yeah, that seems to, when it comes to image generation, I'm definitely a fan of this new Gemini update over ChatGPT at the minute.
I think like if you're an e-commerce brand that's looking at doing your website on a budget and you need to get some photography now, you can get a good standard of photography using AI to generate those things. Obviously, I don't think it's going to take away the need for a professional photographer for certain things, but it's going to give you a good step up for the small, scrappy, independent brands that are looking to get themselves an e-commerce brand. Because 95% of a branding and decision making is done off of the image, in my opinion. If you've got crap imagery on your website, it will be reflected in your sales. So having something like that is just such an easy tool to be able to make your content look so much better, and that's across socials as well as your website. So yeah, genuinely useful information there. Check out the new Gemini update. Is that paid for, Joe?
No. Do we pay for it? I don't even know what we pay for anymore. That might be the paid for version actually, but I think
this comes as part of our Google. Does it come as part of our G Suite? I think it is.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think it's part of the G Suite. You get up to so many credits worth of searches. So I think it probably was the Pro one, but it's the 2.5 Flash model was that one if you are using Gemini. But I was very impressed with that. I'm going to do a lot more playing around and probably try it for some of our clients as well, for some of the websites, because we do quite often get people that come with bad photography, and this is a good suggestion for us to try and improve their websites without them having to fork out $1,000+ for photography a lot of the time.
Yeah, I don't want to put certain photographers out of business because they obviously do good work too. And I think it depends on what you're after, because it's still, as Joe said there was no prompts about what that looks like. And what the thing about a food photographer, for instance, is they will come in and they will be able to give you the tips and tricks that they know of years of taking photos of food to make your product look the best it can. And that's, AI can do that, but it can still look a bit off. One of the other ones I always remember is like the spray bottle was the classic one. It is even in that picture there was like the little droplets running down that thing. That's just a spray bottle. And the one that always sticks in my mind is PVA glue in cereal. Because if you drop cereal into milk, it sinks and goes soggy and horrible. but obviously doesn't photo particularly well. So they often use that as a way around it, and shaving cream instead of cream so that it doesn't melt. Lots of clever tricks. So yeah, AI absolutely great. Great for if you're starting up and need something scrappy. If you're got the budget, don't fire your photographer. That's what I'm saying.
And even I'm sure photographers use it for ideation, as in they've got a shot in mind. They're not sure if it's going to work or if it's actually going to look good. Why not just jump in AI, put the product in there, do roughly what they think the shot's going to look like? Because, for example, just on that one, I could have suggested that it's laid in coffee beans with some ice droplets on top of it and stuff, but maybe I'm like, I don't know if that actually look good. I can now, rather than wasting money and time trying it to find out that's a terrible idea, can just jump in AI and do it. So yeah, I'm sure there's many ways photographers can use it as well.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. There you go. Nice little AI tips for you. It's kind of welcome to our AI chat. One thing actually it's probably worth mentioning is actually that Wix has just recently added an additional AI functionality to its to the back end of the system. There's two things that it's done. It's got an AI marketing assistant now. So it uses AI to help you with your marketing and give you some ideas about what you can do. But it also has, for a little while, they've changed the SEO section to now be about SEO and LLMs, which is language learning models, which is AI, basically ChatGPT, Gemini, all those things, and it can now track the amount of people that are coming through and seeing your website from LLMs. So it does give you a bit of an insight into the search volumes of AI searches and how many times your website is getting picked up. So I know the Wix are really forefronting the AI switchover and what's happening with that. They recently purchased Base44, which is an AI website builder, and they spent, I think it was $80 million on it. Oof. And it was, Base44 it was called. And the company's only been going for a year, and they sold it for $80 million. But it had created some great bit of tech, which was building apps and websites from using a thing called vibe coding, which is basically you type in a prompt and it codes by off the back of it. So using AI to create code, which is really interesting and going to be the way that a lot of stuff like this is done in the future, I'm sure. But for now, it's still not quite able to work kinks out and stuff, but it's getting better, and being able to invest into that sort of technology will only help Wix to advance and get better at AI.
Yeah, and on that as well, just on the coding thing, it reminded me that you can go to aistudio.google, which is essentially Gemini, but with some additional tools. And one of the tools you can do is you can share your screen. So you can share your screen to the AI and then ask it through a mic questions about what you're looking at. So if you are building your own Wix website and something is wrong, you can now go to aistudio.google.com, share your screen to Gemini, and then just point with your mouse saying, why is this bit here not sticking here when it goes to mobile, or whatever your problem is, and then Gemini will be able to solve it, hopefully. So AI, it's getting crazy.
Or you can call us, which would be much better.
For £749, we can make a website for you, and then you don't have to mess about with AI at all.
Yes, exactly that. I think it's the same as a lot of reasons people don't use AI still is the same reason they don't build their own sites in Wix. Wix is a platform which you could build your own site in, and the reason why people come to us is because they start it and realize actually it's a little more difficult than they thought it was going to be. We're talking about it as if it's completely easy and everything's easy to do, but we've been in the world for a little while and understand it. And I'm not saying it's not easy, and you can learn it, and it's the same with Wix. You can do the same, but a big sticking point for a lot of people is actually time. And although AI makes it quicker, it doesn't solve the time problem because people don't have time, and that's what they need. So, I think AI on its way, not going to be taking us out to other equation yet, but we'll be here to help you through it and understand it and what's going on. And then I'm sure that we'll be helping you to build on AI when it comes around as well. That's what adapting and changing is. But yeah, I don't want to be. That sounds really doom and gloom. Don't worry about that anyway.
Is it the end of the Wix, guys? Are we and
then this is the first of our website of the week and the last. But But yeah, we've actually, to be honest, we've had the complete opposite end of that scale in this week. We've had a crazy week. What were we Tuesday? It's Tuesday. We've put live 5 websites, and we've had 3 new customers sign up with us in the last 2 days. Crazy week for us at the Wix guys. We're growing. And we're actually hiring. So if anyone is looking at this and likes Wix and lives in the Maidstone-ish area and wants to come and work with us, we want someone that can work in the office. Then apply. It's on our website. Actually, no, it's not on our website. It's on Indeed. You have to find it on Indeed. We should put it on our website. Do you know our website?
We should probably do that, shouldn't we?
But yeah, you can find it on Indeed. We'd love you to apply and come along and work with us. We need someone who is a junior Wix website designer, so got a bit of experience in the platform, but is looking to grow and expand with us. If that sounds like you, then come join us. We'd love it.
Okay, we should have got like a QR code for that or something. We didn't think of that, did we?
No, yeah, next time. We are looking at ways of leveling up the stream as well. So if there's other things you wanted in the stream instead of us just rambling, then please do give some suggestions. We're taking them in the comments.
I can press this button and I can put some music on. There you go. I've got all kinds of music. Let's go for some indie rock. See what that's like, shall we?
Stereophonics gig.
There you go. So if you would like us chatting over the top of some... Wait, no.
On a serious note, if there's some things you want us to cover that we haven't covered before, then we'd love to be able to chat over those. And also we are looking to do... the other thing we haven't really talked about is obviously we just picked Tuesday at 8 o'clock out of our random time. But if anyone has a better time that would be suited to them as well, that we wanted to catch up with us, then we'd be happy to have a talk about that as well. I think one of the things we want to do at some point is do a live build. So build through the platform and show people how we're building the websites and what we're doing, so people can see the process that we go through. So you can see just how much work goes into it, but also the speed that we can deliver it at as well. I think it's important to see. And also that we don't do it right first time every time. It takes a bit of tweaking and moving around to make things the way we want them to be. But you can see how my brain works and unfolds into a website.
Yeah, and I guess also some feedback on the vertical format here, because we changed from landscape to vertical a couple of weeks ago, mainly because of viewership. More people view on their phone, were viewing on their phone than they were on a desktop. So we chose to go vertical. But if you actually think we've made the wrong choice and it'll be easier for us to share screens and stuff landscape, then we can do that. We just have to change all our graphics back again.
Yay, we like changing things multiple times. Cool. Did you have anything you wanted to bring to the table today, Joe?
No, I think it's been pretty heavily, it's already pretty heavily AI focused, this one. I do think people should comment if they have questions and they're watching this after the fact as well, and we can go back to the comments, or just turn up here Tuesdays 8 p.m. GMT and get your Wix site sorted.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think
Wix site sorted.
Look at this little banner. Perfect. So just another, I guess, probably a little update from us as well. We moved into our new office, which is where I am now. We moved in yesterday, just in time for a really busy week, which was great. We were on the 3rd floor and had to carry a massive fridge up the stairs the other day, so I'm feeling that slightly. But we are now in a position where, we can take some more staff on and grow and expand, and looking forward to doing more stuff and getting more involved. I think we'll probably add some regular features into here so that we don't ramble so much, and we'll have some topics ready for you to go with as well. Our social media lady is joining us for an additional day a week, which will be nice, which means we'll have more time to help us prepare ourselves, because we are not prepared for this quite often. So that'll be good. But yeah, I think that's probably everything for this week, isn't it? Has anyone's got any last minute questions, which we will love to do?
But if you would like to chat to us about doing your website, we do it for £749 is where our websites start from. So a lot more affordable than some of your larger WordPress websites. And we're just happy to chat and help people. If you need any help, jump on a call with us and we can try and help you through the stress. There you go. I think that's it.
It sounds like it is to me. Thank you very much for joining us again. If you've joined us again, thank you very much if it's your first time for joining us. I can promise you that in the future it'll be much less rambly. We're just very busy in the daytime, which means that we don't have time. Yeah, maybe we can't. But we're here every Tuesday, and we'd love for you to bring a question because it does make it a lot easier for us to answer the bits that are in there.
There we go.
Someone's a comment. Bargain. Yeah, it's one of our
Bargain.
clients that we've built a website for in the past. And
Didn't charge him enough, obviously.
Yeah, we have to put the prices up. But we would love to do one too. So come have a chat with us. We do free discovery calls, the opportunity for you to come and just have a chat and see whether or not this is the right service for you. We don't have to do a complete redesign. We do also offer Wix Fix, which is the ability to come in and make little changes to something you might have messed up or potentially need some help with, whether that's mobile optimization or just getting something to work that's not quite working, like your e-commerce. And we also offer Wix SEO. So if your Wix website isn't ranking as highly as you'd like it to, Joe will do his best to make sure that we can bring it up the Google rankings and also rank better in LLMs and ChatGPT and things similar, so that you get the most from your sites.
Perfect. Right. We will see you all next week then.